he's just super annoying. He doesn't shut up. He's not funny though. Like there's some people that don't shut up and they're funny. Like Helmuth, I don't mind having Helmuth at the table. He's like kind of annoying, but like I get it. It's kind of like endearing. And then Negranu also talks a lot. That's fine. But then you have Emmett who just like goes on. He just doesn't shut up. He doesn't say anything when he's talking. He just says words for the sake of saying words, and it's just so annoying to like watch or to be against, or even in the same room as him. Like I was playing the Venetian, and he was at the table behind me, and then the table in front of me. So like 2 or 3 tables apart, someone calls floor to complain about Emmett being too loud. It's a disaster. I don't think it's good for poker. I think he's just annoying. But me saying Randall's annoying got a lot of love.
So here's the question. Okay. So we want the recreational players who play very questionable. All right. Randall understands this. He understands he's not winning money at poker. I mean, maybe he even thinks he might be. Maybe he's getting better over time, stuff like that. But he knows he says, I'm the fish at the game. Don't you want the fish in the game? I think those are his tactics, so strategy. But we often talk about we want those players in the game. They're good for the game. But we want bad players in the game, but we want them to behave a certain type of way. And if they behave other kind of way, then we don't like them. But isn't that what the villain? Don't we want the villains in a lot of ways? Like if you're not in that room, don't you isn't that kind of what makes poker beautiful? Is that you can have someone like that who is annoying. There's a lot of people out there.
It's just so cringy to me watching him play or listening to him talk. I'd much rather have like if I had to choose between him or some reg that was winning at the table, I'd rather take the winning reg. It's not worth my sanity to have his money at the table.
I would much rather have Randall at my poker go table. You're crazy. Okay, listen, give me Dylan Lind or give me Randall. Give me all the Randalls surrounding me in a circle, just talking to me nonstop, and I get to play a pot limit Omaha game with them.
I would lose my mind, man. I really would. My sanity is worth too much to me.
Yeah, I certainly can't argue that too. I think that everyone's going to have their Lily Torrance says profit matters, but work environment matters too.
That is true.
Completely agree with you. Yeah, and like I said, I don't think this is an unpopular take. I think
it's not. It's not at all.
Right, and I guess from Randall's perspective, he doesn't give a fuck. So you have Randall who doesn't care. You have the rules which allow this. You have people like you who dislike it, make him cringe, gets under your skin. You have Randall who understands this. I think he just does it more to kind of piss people off, man. I think that's
I think so too.
That's what his tactic is. So then the question becomes, is it at some point, what if we have all Randall? What if people see that? And it kind of goes back to that ESPN effect back in the day where you had people acting like clowns on television, and then you'd have the Havad Khan bulldozer, and then you have these more antics and more antics because that's what people think gets them famous and well known. So then there's the snowball effect. So we might say, well, what if there's a snowball effect from this Randall Emmett?
Well, didn't they make a rule against that? They made an excessive celebration rule because of Havad Khan.
Right. They did do that. You're right.
They did.
It did get too far. That's true.
Yeah. They were tired of it. They didn't want that shit.